The News Agency of Nigeria NAN and the Bulgarian News Agency BTA have signed a Memorandum of Understanding MoU that will see the two agencies engage in direct exchange of news content and information. During the signing of the agreement in NAN headquarters Abuja, the Director General of BTA, Mr. Kirill Valchev, said the contract represented the first agreement Bulgaria and Nigeria had signed in the past 25 years. Valchev described the agreement signing ceremony as a historic moment as it marked the beginning of a mutually beneficial program that would enable both news agencies to help each other and have full access to news content. He also urged the management of NAN to endeavor to take steps towards opening its permanent office in Sofia in the early part of 2023, adding that BTA will support NAN towards this end.
It's important to start to exchange news directly. This is the first point, because the beginning of everything is information. BTA is one of the oldest news agencies in the world. Our first news was published 1898. 125 years, almost 125 years ago. We publish each day more than 1,000 news. I think you make same here. We publish more than 3,000 photos every day. And the point of our agreement today is to have full access to our services, but to help each other to find the right news from our countries. Because between 1,000 news, it's difficult to orientate. BTA from this year is with free access. You don't need a password, a username. Everybody in Bulgaria can read news from Nigeria through us. And the second point is to exchange reporters, not directors. You are invited, like my colleague, to visit Bulgaria in convenient time for you. But I would like to invite one reporter this year in September in Bulgaria to participate and to cover the meeting of Balkan news agencies. Bulgaria will be host of this meeting, and I hope it will be interesting for you to cover this event. For next year, I plan to send a reporter here to cover your elections, because it's important Bulgarian companies to come back in Nigeria. It's important Nigerian students to start again to learn in Bulgarian universities. Without information, it's absolutely impossible. That's why this is really historical moment. This will be the first agreement from 25 years between Bulgaria and Nigeria. That's why I'm so thankful that you invited me, and we will sign this agreement today. That's why you have to think seriously to come to Bulgaria, to open permanent correspondent office, and BTA will help you. You have just to decide this.
Responding, the managing director of NAN, Mr. Ponle, welcomed the idea put forward by his Bulgarian counterpart. Ponle said that NAN was happy to accept the offer and will work towards it through the Federal Ministry of Information. He said that the management of NAN had in February visited in Addis Ababa in furtherance of plans to reopening of the agency's office in the Ethiopia capital for global penetration.
Thank you very much for all the pledges you have made within just a short time. It shows that we are on the right path, because morning shows the day. And by your speech, we know that this will not be a thing that we are going to regret about. By and large, the world is becoming a smaller and smaller global village. And NAN is being trusted because we have performed, and it's showing. And I can tell you that because of our situation, because we cherish credibility, we cherish objectivity, we cherish the truth, we have been the center of reliance since we started operation in 1978. Your visit today marks a defining moment in the series of engagements we have had in the past 1 year with His Excellency, Ambassador of Bulgaria to Nigeria, Yanko Yudanov, who passionately kept faith with the mutual desire to engage in partnership through exchange of news, content, and personnel, as well as peer review. Established on May 10, 1976, NAN has sustained its vision of being the most authoritative and reliable news agency on the continent, and always first with the news on Africa. To maintain its octopodial reach, the agency currently has 36 states and 6 zonal offices in Nigeria, and which we intend to break into 12 by the end of the year, by God's grace.